Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Before we start, I do want to apologize for such a long delay to another video. I have been relatively busy, and the past few days I have been actually really sick. I could not talk for a few days. I wonder if you guys could still hear it in my throat, but I am still recovering from it. So please excuse my, audio not being the best. I am still sick, but I do want to get this out for you guys. So this is the Spectre tier list, which you guys have voted for, and I'll post another vote later on for the next video, but let's get started. So like always, the basic or default spec is going at the bottom of better than nothing as just the baseline when you want to compare every other skin to it. Overall, Spectre's design is really good, very well designed tower just from an appearance standpoint. Very cool. I love how it works. I love how it looks. Nothing beats a ghost that can shred guitar. So yeah, it deserves to be right where it is as the basic. Okie dokie, and next up is Shadow Puppet. So Shadow Puppet is a really cool skin, and it's actually a mythical skin from the Metal Crate, I believe. This I'm going to put at the bottom of amazing skins. This was the skin I used on my man account for Spectre for the longest time. I thought this was a really cool skin, not only because it was a mythical skin, but just because it's for Spectre, and you use Spectre pretty much in every match. So it's like a good skin to bring no matter what. I think this is a really good skin. I think it's well designed, but it's not the best it can be, It's pretty much just a retextured Spectre, but with the Spectres, a retexture I honestly think is not that bad of a thing, with some exceptions, hence, hollow, but you'll see later. But overall, I'd say it's a pretty damn good skin, so it belongs at the bottom of amazing skins. Okay, Evil Spectre. This goes just a little above better than nothing. This is another one of those retexture skins that we're going to see decently often for a little bit. This skin isn't that bad. It's good from medium mode on Facility Frenzy, one of the earlier skins in the game. Again, it's definitely not bad. However, it's also not good. Something I do like about it is its original sound file for its final level before the copyright strike thing was Asgore's theme from Undertale, which I think is pretty cool, but it has no real redeeming traits other than that, besides just being edgy for the edgelords, so I think it deserves better than nothing, So just a little above the basic. Okie dokie, so Temper. You get this one from hard mode on Frantic Forest. This skin, for how hard it is, or at least was to obtain, this skin is not worth it at all. It's definitely better than the Evil Spectre, exclusively just for the vest and the glasses it has. Nothing else about this skin is redeeming whatsoever. It has not a whole lot going for it. It is not very unique. If you saw this next to a normal Spectre, if you weren't too surprised by it or just didn't think it was a skin at first, I would not be able to blame you. This skin is definitely meh, but again, the glasses do hard carry it, so it belongs in better than nothing. Okie dokie, we have Ghoul from Pirate Panic Medium Mode. This is a funny little skin. I always thought it looked kind of like the slime guy from Ghostbusters. The same kind of color scheme, and in general, it's an okay skin, honestly. I think it deserves... Might be a little bit of a hot take. I think it deserves to be better than Temper, a little higher up on better than nothing, because the pirate hat's really cool. You actually have every single color of it change, and it has like kind of a cool see-through gelatinous feel to its speakers and the guitar. Okay, not only the guitar, but more so the speakers. I think it's overall a alright skin. Not the best, but also not the worst. This is definitely a skin of all time. So we're putting it in better than nothing. I can't really say too much more about it because, again, it's more of a basic skin. Okie dokie. So, as mentioned prior, the hollow skin, it goes below Temper. This is like an extremely hot take, but this is a legendary skin, and I don't think it's really worth all that. All it is pretty much just a grayscaled Spectre without any, headphones. Not the best, honestly. It also has no horns. No smile, it's hollowed out. It's hollow, it's dead inside, clearly. But yeah, this skin is not my favorite. Again, I think it deserves to be the middle of better than nothing, because this is just a retexture skin, and you could definitely do better than it, This is a skin that you'd only pretty much use if you have nothing else, So yeah, this is an alright skin. Okie dokie, 80s Spectre. I love this skin. This goes top of amazing skins. So everything about this skin's design is overall really well made. From giving the base Spectre a Sony Walkman, to having the level 3 have a boombox, a new guitar shape, I believe, as well as the shutter shades and the backwards cap. Level 5 having the really neon-esque colors. Really good mythical skin. Overall, I rate this 10 out of 10. One of the best skins you can get for Spectre, in my opinion. Unfortunately, I don't see this skin enough. I think it should be more prevalent. But overall, this is a really fine skin. If you have this, you are definitely lucky. Next up is Weeping Angel. This is another really cool skin. This is another amazing skin. I'm putting it above Shadow Puppet, but not ahead of 80 Spectre. Weeping Angel having, the harp instead of the guitar, the angel wings, the pillar instead of the, what are they called? I want to say a sound synthesizer, what the, level 5 Spectre comes out of. Overall, really cool design. I love the teary aesthetic, the really, pretty pastel colors. I like this skin a lot, but it just doesn't really beat the 80s Spectre for me personally. So I think it rightfully deserves to be in the Amazing Skins category. Overall, 9.5 out of 10 skin. Also, not to mention the music. I've mentioned music a whole lot during this, but the music from level 5 Spectre of this little guy is really pretty. So yeah, easily a really good skin. Again, if you have this, you are very lucky. Ooh, a Blaze is a cool skin. I don't know if I put this in the bottom of amazing or pretty good. I'm gonna put it as pretty good. So this is a skin that you get from the material crate. It's a mythic, and essentially what it does is, as you can see in the picture, makes Spectre all nice and like lava-esque with fire particles, and it also turns all of his gear into a rusted material metal. So I think it's overall a really cool skin. I love how they made it unique with a skin from the material crate, which is, I believe, the only instance of a skin in the material crate making a unique, effect on anything. So overall, really cool skin, deserving of pretty good. I don't see an amazing skins though. Okay, Skull Spectre. This is definitely, okay, this might be a little controversial. I'm putting it towards the middle of pretty good. This skin is a weekly challenge exclusive skin that you get from beating the Skull Temper weekly challenge. The skin itself is cool to have, yes, but the skin overall is pretty meh. I don't really have too fond of an opinion on it. It's just kind of boring. If you see it in a match, it's rare, so it's cool to see, yes, but it's not very, eye-opening, like, oh, that's a cool skin. So I think it deserves to be middle of pretty good. It might be a little controversial, but I think it belongs there. Okie dokie, next up is Spook Plush. This is a community favorite skin, and yes, while I do like this skin myself as well, it gets below Weeping Angel on Amazing Skins. Overall, yes, this skin is amazing. Spook Plush, the whole, Halloween aesthetic, its final form being a voodoo doll, having, the noose around its neck with the second, third, and fourth levels, I believe, and the fifth level also being on a pumpkin. Overall, really cool. My only complaint is the level 5 looks a little iffy if you look at it from a head-on, phase 4 perspective. And the music is pretty good on this, I will admit. It is definitely a very cool skin, but I don't think it's, the very top best it has, but it's definitely, I want to say, top 5, Very well designed, very cool skin. Okie dokie, Hollow Spec. If you guys have seen my Noob to Pro series at all, you have seen that I use this skin to hell and back on my Spectre. I like this skin a lot. I think it goes in pretty good, because this is overall just a really well modeled skin, and for it being how easy it is on medium mode of Idle Encore, it's really well designed and really stylistically unique, with it being really nice pastel shades, a neon color, having custom molds for the headphones from level 3 onward, level 5 having, its custom stand and, the crystals. I think this is a really cool skin. The only complaint I have is I have used this skin so much that the music on it has become really annoying to me, so I usually play with this guy on mute most of the time. But yeah, overall, I do like this skin. It deserves a middle of pretty good in my opinion. I think this is a very fine skin. Okie dokie, next up is DJ Hiku. I believe that's how I pronounce it. But this is a really cool skin because it's from hard mode on Idle Encore, and it's a part of the Robeats collab. This is a really cool skin. This again deserves to be an amazing skins because it has custom renders, really cool, unique design, cool custom music. I think this is overall a really cool skin. Actually, I'm gonna put it above Spook Plush. Nope. Come on, there we go. Overall, this is still a really nice skin to have, and I think it's definitely worth the effort of trying to get it, you know? Overall, I'd rate this skin a 9 out of 10. It's pretty nice, but it's not my favorite, you know? I still have 2 hires, but again, very cool skin. Ooh, Steam Spectre. Okay, so Steam Spectre, it goes on top of pretty good. Overall, it's really cool how it's designed with the whole, I want to say, early 1900s aesthetic, steampunk to it, you know? Like, it kind of fits into that time era with, you know, how it's dressed, as well as, you know, the steampunk era with all the gears and stuff. I like it a lot. My only downside is, God, I hate playing Timeless Tower. I have not got this skin yet because of how much I do not like this map. This map sucks ass, and I do not ever want to touch it. But I will get it one day. This is still a very cool skin. I can't talk about the music because I've never heard it. I've actually never really seen it be used in person. But this is still a very cool skin. Okie dokie, next up is Poltergeist, which you get from beating Ghouling Graveyard on, not medium, easy I believe. This is an okay skin, bottom up pretty good. It's not, you know, stylistically unique. It's basically a reference to an older Pixelbit game, if I remember correctly. It's an okay skin. It definitely has some, you know, uniqueness to it, mainly it's level 5, but everything else is just kind of unappealing. Like, most people will recognize this from the enemies we have during the Halloween maps and the ghost variants. Again, it's not very interesting, but it's definitely better than nothing, you know? Okie dokie, next up is Crab Rave, the Mimic from Title Takeover. Yeah, that's gonna be a really hot take. I'm not a big fan of this skin. Just not the biggest fan of it. I think it deserves pretty good at most. Yeah, that's not purely controversial, but it is my opinion. I'm gonna put it there. Overall, I love the Crab Rave. Really classic shit, you know? Everyone used to know what it was. Everyone still knows what it was. Sorry, everyone still knows what it is. Grabber time. But yeah. Overall, the skin is kind of meh. It is definitely not my favorite, and I see it used often, which I mean, hey, if you have a Mimic and you want to use it, by all means go ahead, be proud of that shit. However, it's just not for me. I think it deserves middle of pretty good, you know? It belongs there. It's a nice, sturdy spot. And we have Electric Light Show, the newest skin for Spectre that you get from Reality Rumble on medium mode. This skin's okay, honestly. I don't really have much of an opinion on this skin. I think it deserves right there. Little crap Mimic. It's okay, honestly. It's a cool design, I'll give it that. But I just think it's kind of meh in general. I don't really have too much to say about this skin, other than it's just kind of meh. I have no real opinion on it, so I think just putting it in the middle is a good place to put it just for now. And now we're down to the last 2 skins, the universal ones. First one's 100 million, and this skin is... I think this one deserves to be just below hollow. This might be a little bit hot take. I'm not a big fan of the 100 million skin on Spectre. Like, the glasses are cool and all, but you know, our boy Temper does the shades better. It's just a meh skin. Like, the gold color gradient is also alright, but again, it could be a little better, so I'm putting it there. It's overall a safe place to put it. I don't hate the skin, it's definitely better than nothing, but it's still nothing, you know, to really scoff at, so, you know, I'll put it there. And last but not least is the Hero Battle skin. And this one might seem a little crazy. This goes to the bottom of Amazing Skins, exclusively because the 5th form entirely carries it. I think this skin is genuinely just awesome. Like, the 5th skin, how it's a normal Roblox avatar, and they change the lights from the sound amplifier to, like, little, I want to say, shoulder bicep bands. And the guitar, how he just plays it like that. I think it's overall just really cool skin. It deserves to be an amazing skins. I am sad I didn't get Hero Battles because I would have loved to use this skin. And that is my final tier list. I want to thank you all for watching today's video, and I will see you all again later. I'll be posting another poll for the next tier list you guys want me to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry again for, you know, the audio quality with me being sick and also the late upload. But yeah, I hope to catch you guys again soon, and I will see you later. Bye-bye!